everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Beulah Thomas. In today's video, I am going to be showing you 5 different snack ideas. These are not just easy to make, but they are tasty and also healthy. So they tick all the boxes. Whether you're a stay-at-home parent or you work full-time, these will be great to go with your morning coffee at 10 a.m. or if you hit a slump at 2:30 or 3 o'clock and need a pick-me-up, these snacks will give you all the brain power that you need and all the energy that you need. So I know you'll enjoy this video. If you're watching this video and you're visiting my channel for the very first time, I would love it if you hit subscribe and also make sure you give this video a like and comment below right after watching this video if you plan to make any of the snacks or if you end up making one of those. I would love to hear from you. All right, let's get into the video. Let's make some trail mix. As you can see, I've got a selection of nuts and some dried fruit here. I just grabbed what I had in the pantry, so you don't have to stick to the same recipe. After you watch this, and if you feel like making some, just go to the pantry, grab the nuts and the dried fruit that you have, and you'll just still be fine. Here is some almonds. I've got some coconut chips. These are really nice. They just dried coconut. I also have some Brazil nuts, some pecans, some walnuts, and I'm going to use some cranberries as my dried fruit. You can also use dried apricots, you can use raisins or sultanas, so whatever you prefer can go in here. So to make this, you just need an empty jar. Alright, so I'll put this down and then you just add all of the nuts inside. So I'm just going to add some of my roll it all around. Now how easy was that to make, right? All I had was an empty glass jar that was headed into the recycling, but then I made sure I saved it and added in some nuts and some dried fruit, and there I have a really amazing and healthy snack to keep me going during the week. I just leave this in the pantry, and then anytime I need a snack while I'm working from home, I just pull it out and then I just add it into a little bowl like this, and there I have a snack. If I'm going into work, I can just take the container just like this, leave it on my desk or my locker, or I can just ration it out and put it into individual containers and take it every single day as I go into work. So this is one snack. This is great if you're a breastfeeding mom, if you're a new mommy with an infant, and if you're at home. These are great if you're a student. If your kids love nuts, you can just have this ready right after they're coming from school for an afternoon tea snack as well. So let's move on to the next recipe.
Here are the ingredients to make some honey almond granola. First up, you need 3 cups of rolled oats. Next, you need a cup of raw almonds, 1/3 cup of brown sugar or stevia, 1/3 cup of honey, and then the liquid ingredients are 3 tablespoons coconut oil, a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Add it all into an oven-proof dish and mix all the ingredients really well. Preheat your oven to 195 degrees Celsius and pop it into the oven. You want to reach this consistency that you can see on the screen before it goes into the oven. After 10 minutes in the oven, give it a good mix and let it stay for another 15 minutes in the oven. Let it cool completely before storing it in an airtight container. This granola will go well with some yogurt of your choice.
we're gonna make some energy bowls. Another easy recipe because there is no cooking or baking involved. All you need is about 6 ingredients and a bowl to mix up. So let's get started. First up, we've got 1 cup of quick oats. So we'll add that into the bowl. 1/4 cup of seeds. So what I did was instead of adding 1 seed, I did 3. So I've added in pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and some chia seeds. I put it all into a bowl, so that one goes right in. 1/4 cup of desiccated coconut. So it's nice and dry right there if you want to see that. Add that in, so that's 1/4 cup, and then 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. Alright, so just for a little bit of the sweet, so we put that in as well. After that, I'm going to add in about 1/2 cup of peanut butter and about 1/3 cup of honey. So I'm just going to split that in. But might be a little bit hard to use. You can also use maple syrup instead of the honey in this recipe. So instead of 1/3 cup honey, just add in 1/3 cup of maple syrup. So we'll put that in. It's a little bit difficult to get off. And then 1/2 cup of peanut butter. How easy was that? So just exactly 6 ingredients and it's ready. Now let's mix.
Let's look at how I make these delicious banana oatmeal pancakes. We need 2 bananas, 1 free-range egg, 1 cup of oats, 1/2 cup of almond milk, 1 teaspoon vanilla and 1 teaspoon cinnamon powder, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, and finally 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Now we're going to take all of these ingredients and just add it into the blender. Once it's all in the blender, turn it on and let all the ingredients blend together. The end result will be a thick and almost smooth batter. I usually use a coconut oil spray to cook these pancakes. You can use a spray or some liquid coconut oil. I make these pancakes most weekends and it lasts my husband and I for 2 to 3 days. These are perfect for the first few days of the work week when it's usually very busy. They last well in the fridge. When it's time to eat, warm it up, add some fruit if you want and a drizzle of maple syrup, and your breakfast is ready.
One thing that I have in my freezer are these smoothie packs. These are real easy to make with easy to find ingredients, and all it takes is about 45 minutes to an hour on a Sunday afternoon to put all of the ingredients into these little bags, and then I pop them into a container like this and leave it in my freezer. I try to make a good bulk of it so it lasts me for about 3 weeks or even 4 weeks, and I have morning tea or quick breakfast or even lunch. You know, on a busy day if I'm running after my kids or I am going from meeting to meeting, I have my lunch ready to go. So what do I put in this? Real easy, alright? So all you need is to grab some Ziploc or freezer bags that are be safe in your freezer, and then I added in some fruit. So I had some bananas, I had some strawberries, so I put them in. You can put any kind of berry that you like. You can put pineapples, mangoes, kiwi fruit, whatever you like in your smoothie. Put it in there. So So I've got 2 fruits in there, and then I bought a bag of baby spinach, and I took a handful of it and I chucked it inside as well. You can use frozen spinach as well. I also added in some chia seeds, some flax seeds. These are really good for health, and a good generous amount, like about a tablespoon or probably 2 of peanut butter. So I put that all in and I seal it up. I even write in some instructions on the top just in case I'm not the one making the smoothie. So this one says add 1 spoonful of Dosen-Co, which is my collagen. Some might say add 1 spoonful of nude powder, which is the protein powder that we use. And then we just add in a cup of coconut milky. So for this one, I've got an almond coconut milk. You can use oat milk, you can use soy milk, whatever milk. You can even use cow's milk, right? So there's no particular milk that you need to use. So you have these handy, and what happens is, you know, when I'm running around, I need something real quick and easy to go, or even, you know, if the morning is really busy and I haven't eaten breakfast and I just have 10 minutes, I just pull out my blender, I add this in, put in the choice of powder that I wanted for that morning, add in my milk, you know, turn the blender on, pour it into my glass, and I'm good to go. These are perfect, and if you are a mom with a newborn and you have absolutely no energy to actually make a full meal because you're always busy with your baby, make a bunch of these smoothie packs, leave it in your freezer or get someone else to make it for you, because as you saw, it's real easy to put it together and you have a complete meal in your hand.
And with that, we have come to the end of this video. Make sure to let me know if you try any of these recipes. Before you go, don't forget to like this video and share the link with your friends. If you're new here, please do subscribe to my channel. I post a brand new video every single Wednesday. Until I see you next time, stay safe and eat healthy.